Feels like love, Cupid made a shot.
Hi guys, welcome back. So today we have 5 out of the 8 Amber Shift from the Amber Shift collection. This is their latest release for September. They look so gorgeous. I've been having a little bit of a play with them. Now, I know you're probably like, girl, why is there only 5? I know, I get you. So this is an 8-piece collection. Unfortunately, during, I guess, like the shipment and stuff like that and the PR, they had a little bit of stock issues. So they were just a little bit out of stock. At the time they were sending out PR. So it'll be perfectly good for you guys, but at the PR moment, they were a little out of stock on a few things. So I'll be getting them in my next PR package. So we will do all of the skin tone fingers in that video. I will just do like a separate video for you guys so you can still see that. I know a lot of you really like that to compare to maybe your own skin tone or your client. So I will definitely do that in a future video when I get the other 3. So the 3 that we are missing, we're missing Harvest Glow, which is a cat eye. We're missing Caramel Fall and Mocha Moment, which are 2 cream gels that look absolutely stunning. This collection has 4 creams and 4 cat eyes, but for now I'm going to show you the 5 that we have. So I thought I would go ahead and I'll just swatch these out for you guys. I'm just going to use on swatch sticks today, not the usual little fingers. Again, I will do that in a future video with all 8. I like to do it with all, the whole collection, right? And then I thought we'd do some pretty simple like cat eye, kind of getting ready for Halloween. Not scary, but just like kind of simple, cute little Halloween designs that you can maybe take into the next couple months for you guys. But let's go ahead and we'll start with swatching. Let's do this one first. So this is Bordeaux Suit. Really pretty. My lighting ain't doing this justice at all. It's a very berry color. Get my swatch. Oh yeah, it is like the perfect like cherry color. It's actually really giving me cherries. Fuzzy, like why? I don't understand. Look at that. It is legit the most berry color. I can see a little bit. Again, you're gonna want to do 2 coats. We will do 2 coats on this. I'm just gonna set this one in cure. But oh, that's so pretty. Okay, let's go in with our second coat. We did cure this one. Yeah, Bordeaux Suit is a really stunning color. You're gonna get a lot of use out of this in the transition into fall into winter. I like these colors. I don't know, but I don't know if I like them on me. They look really pretty on my mom's skin tone. She's a little bit darker than me, and this really pops on her skin tone. Last year I did a couple of these tones from Madam Glam, actually. She loves Madam Glam colors. She just picks from the wall. I think that's a really cool vibe. She just comes in and says this. She always looks at the wall, really, to be honest. So we'll let that one cure. Let's go ahead and do the other cream, Muted Mondays. This one I really like. I was playing with this one. I like these tones. So they call it muted, which is a very good word for it. I always call it muddy, like a muddy color. But muted is definitely where you go. It's almost like a grayish purple that we said Muted Monday. I really like this one. Definitely see myself putting this on. I was layering this with some cat eye and it looked so stunning. I was like, okay, you're really pretty. And this one, I don't understand. I have 1,000,007 lights, but it looks like, oh, look at it melt together. Just, you see it self-level right in front of your face. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna set that one in there. Give that a cure. While that one cures, I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and top coat this one. We're gonna go in with our second coat. Honestly, not that that one needs it, but I do prefer a 2-coat system. That way you're just ensuring you get like full coverage, no shadowing or nothing. I personally just think it looks better, but that's my opinion. What are you doing? Are you fuzzy? Get off. And that is Muted Monday. It is so pretty. There's no shadowing in that. I don't, nope, like none. No, such good coverage. Their cream gels are so beautiful. And if you ever are over at Madam Glam and you want to save yourself some Moulin Rouge, I have a discount code with them and you can save yourself some money. Or you can always become a VIP and do their monthly program, which one thing I do like about that is that it always rolls over. So I personally am a VIP. I'll always be shopping over at Madam Glam. I know you probably think, well, don't you get a lot of it PR? I do get a good amount of PR, but I also have bought in so much. And I always want to make sure that I can get it, and I just enjoy it. So I'm going to go underneath there with a matte top coat. So yes, it's $30 a month, $29.99, and it just kind of builds up as credit, and then you can roll over every month. Say if you don't want to buy something this month, you can save it for next month, and it'll just build up. And that's what I like to do. I like to build it up. Okay, let's go here. We're going to go Berry Bold. Very cute. I almost feel like this could have been that color name, but... And these ones are cat eyes. So I like to go ahead and give myself, not so thick, go 2 coats. 1 coat cure, second coat do the cat eye. But to be honest, every time I've watched a video on people doing cat eyes that really know how to do cat eye, they always just do 1 coat. So I just want to see, out of curiosity, I'll still probably do the 2 coats, but give it a second. Take my Madam Glam magnet. Oh my god, grab it while you're over there. This is my favorite thing in the whole world. Mine actually broke, but the magnet, I just put it down in there, so it's like a double magnet at that end, which I love. Is actually my favorite one. Makes it extra strong. But if you just have it, so I can show you, if yours doesn't break, I have that one as well, and it works just as good. That is crazy. So crazy. But I am going to do my normal just because all of my swatches are like that. So I don't want these ones to be different. But I do hear that you're only really supposed to do that first coat. Well, I guess you can do whatever you want to do. But a lot of artists that really, you know, use cat eye a lot and really know like the things behind it, like a 1 coat thing. Give it a second, let it self-level. We're going to pop this in the light and let that cure. And while that cures, we're going to go ahead and top coat this. So we have this one ready. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our second coat. Whoa, my throat just wanted to talk. That is creepy. So when I'm going in with my second layer, I want to be slightly generous with that layer. Now, you don't want to be thick, where it's like, you know, slopping on the sides or anything like that. But you definitely want to just float it on a little, like more of a medium, rather than a thin layer. And I find that way you're getting enough of the cat eye particles in the polish. Again, give it a second, let it self-level so you don't see any streakage. And then you can take your magnet and then just do whatever you want. I've been loving that little dancing light that you get if you go right in the middle. The little chasing light guy. Love that. I like to quickly flash cure it so that way the magnet particles don't dissipate and start spreading out, because they will. So I always like to give it a quick flash cure. Okay, we're going to set that one in the light, and then we're just going to continue to quickly matte top coat the bottom. And I like doing this on my swatches. That way, say again, I don't do people's nails, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I ever will take clients. I haven't decided that. I'm still in school to become a certified nail technician, so maybe I'll figure that out in the future. But as for now, I just create content and do my own nails. But I also create content for brands like Madam Glam. So I have people that ask me all the time, like, oh my god, what color do you suggest for this color? I like to be able to look at it on a gloss surface and also a matte surface. So this, to me, I find very helpful even for myself for creating content or anything. Somebody asks me, I can be like, you know what, this one really mattes really nicely. It doesn't really shift, meaning it doesn't change much. Sometimes when you matte a color to the way it looks gloss, it looks like a completely different color. So I like to be able to know these things instead of having to bring out a nail and do that. So I just like to always go ahead and gloss the top and matte the underside. Okay, we have Golden Leaves. This one is such a pretty unique color. For sure you have to grab this one. I like all of them though, I'm so biased. I do though. Their formula is just so good. Okay, I am just gonna go ahead and take my little cleanup brush, get that little messiness off. We want a nice swatch. Okay, let it self-level. We're going to cure this and then we'll go in and do another coat and magnify that one. Sorry, magnetize that one. Magnify. Yes, let's get a magnify and see how close we can get to those particles. Oh, that actually would be kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna go with our second coat. Again, a little bit more medium. Almost like a floating, so you kind of don't get those lines. Give it a second, let it self-level. And this one, are you ready for this? Oh yeah. So the magnet particles are gold in this one, but the base is purple. It is so freaking pretty. Isn't that so cool? I think even if, to be honest, if you did 2 coats, let it cure or demagnetize it and then do the gold over top, you're really gonna get that purple. We'll do that on a nail when we play a little bit. I'll show you what I mean, because that looks also really, really cool. And last but not least, we have a Smoky Elegance. So the last 2 cat eyes were glitter cat eyes, and now this is more of that like satin type of cat eye. Oh, I'm so sorry. So these ones are really, really fine particles. Like honestly, you can hardly see it. I think this is what's been really popular in the last year or so. Definitely these style of cat eyes. Do I have a preference? This over the high glittered ones? Yeah, I would definitely say like the satiny ones are. They just have that light. It almost looks like a light is flashing when you do the cat eye. Okay, give it a sec. Okay, let's do our second coat. That's a little much. You're so pretty. Okay, take our magnets. Hold on. I see like a small little bubble that I'm not a fan of. Okay, and here we go. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And if you notice you're getting any streaks, we're pretty good. Keep playing with it. The more you play with it, it'll kind of like get those streaks out. I know it sounds weird, but I learned that in a class. And it does work though. Look at it, it's just like light. That's how they like, I think, get that like chasing light thing. It's so cool how it just moves. Again, quickly flash cure. You shouldn't play with it as long as I just did, but I get so excited. And then go in and give it a full cure. So I'll go ahead and I'll top coat everything and matte top coat the bottoms, and then we'll come back and look at all 5. Okay, so here are the 5 that we have. Super pretty. Look at the ships on them. So pretty. I really do like this one. Honestly, it looks so dark on my camera. I hope you're doing any type of justice. It is a true like cranberry berry red. I really like that. Or it's like a burgundy, sorry. Not really so much red, 'cause it's like a purpley-ish. It's like a cherry. It's really just giving me a full cherry. Muted Monday. I love it. I do enjoy these style of colors. I really think Golden Leaf is really cool. The way it shifts gold. That's really unique. This one. You can't even go wrong. These two together. Beautiful match in heaven. And then this one is just so pretty as well with that little like light. And then if you want to see how they look matte, those look really nice matte. They don't change at all, which I really enjoy. I do also matte top coat these because you don't have to necessarily use these as cat eyes. If you do like just the glitter form, you can just use them. Also looks really cool mattified too. Really cool. And just as a little thing, I don't know if I ever show you guys this, it's been a while, but to hold on my stuff, whenever you see me holding like 4 or 5 of them, I clearly can't do that with my hand. I just use a chip clip. Comes in handy. If you ever have a lot of swatches that you want to show all at once in a nice little neat type of way, a chip clip comes in handy. Okay, so let's go ahead. I have a couple nails here. Okay, so now I just put a little tip primer. It's actually a lot easier if you put tip primer, even if you're just practicing or whatever you're doing, creating press-ons or anything like that. If you don't want to go in with the base coat. If I were just to put polish on top of a tip, you're going to get a lot of separation from your gel polish, or if you ever notice that and you notice you get like a lot of streaking, it's because it has nothing to stick to, so it's just separating. So I like to go down. You can go down with the base coat by all means, or just a little tip primer. So I'm going to do a couple coats of Golden Leaf. Pretty. And I'm just going to demagnetize it. So we're getting that purple. I'm going to go down and do 3 coats of that. Also, while that one's in there, I want to show how we can layer. So let's use a cream gel. Let's use this one here. Like, look at it. Sorry. I need to look at what I'm doing. It's so pretty. Gorgeous. That is such a gorgeous color. Oh, that's a must-have. Switch that out, put that one in the light. We're going to go down and do this same thing again. We're going to repeat the same steps. I really just want to bring out that purple. Okay, going underneath the nail. And there we go. We took away all of the magnet particles. We deactivated that polish. I'm going to do one more coat of this. Beautiful. Like, you're gorgeous. You're just freaking gorgeous. I love you. I feel like I want to put this on my nails next. Okay, beautiful. Go back in. Let's cure that guy. And then we're going to repeat the same steps here. Right, so here we go. We have, what is it, Golden Leaves. 3 coats and we demagnetize. It's almost giving, kind of almost looks like Bordeaux. Bordeaux suits is a little, well, it's a lot darker, but that could be really cool on top of that too, actually. Ideas. Okay, we're gonna go down with 1 more coat. Oh, you're like, girl, now we're gonna get bulky. We can, but we're also not going thick. Now with this magnetized layer, this is the one you want to be a little bit more generous with. The other ones we were very thin. We just wanted the color. So I get it. Right now we're at 4 coats in total. Oh god, you're so pretty. Okay, put that down for a sec. Do your thing. My nail look like it's a little crooked. It kind of does. So we're gonna take our magnet. We're gonna take a pretty big ball. Be careful. Pinch your finger, and we're gonna put on the end of the magnet. I just got this ball thing. Well, it's a whole thing actually, from AliExpress. But this is a much stronger magnet. So I want to see. And this is so cool because it's gonna kind of like. It curves with the nail. Sorry, I lost my train of thought and just got like mesmerized with this polish. Now if you're doing this on a person, clearly you're not going to be going around the finger like that, but you can go this way. And I just want to kind of concentrate all of the magnet particles in the middle of the nail. Okay, beautiful. Oh goodness. Always trying to make sure you have a little flash cure light on hand. My go-to, honestly, is this Melody Susie one. It would be really cool, Madam Glam, if you guys came out with a little flash cure light. I'm not gonna lie. I'd definitely buy it. Put this in the light, let that fully cure. We'll come back and we'll do something cute with that. Same thing for this Bordeaux suits. We're going to put on top Smoky Elegance. I think these will really complement each other nicely. Was that the one? Oh no, I think it was this one. You know what, let's do this one. I think it was that other purple one I was playing with. To be honest, it was too. Hold on one second. So these two I was playing with, and it was these two. That could look really cool though too, but that one looks really nice with that purple, with the light smoky gray purple, which I want to show you guys. So we won't use it twice, but you definitely could put it on this as well. Okay. Sorry, I apologize. We're going to go down with very bold. Yeah, that was what I was trying to go for. My bad. We will use those other two together though. They looked really, really pretty when I was playing. And well, even just that on top, it's like, okay, yes. Okay. Now you don't have to use the round magnet if you don't want to. I have this other magnet. Let's see if we can try this other magnet. That looks so cool too. Like there's so much you can really do with these little magnets. And this is just like a little pen magnet. Again, layering with a few different colors. Really cool vibe. Good for Halloween too. You're getting like the little, I don't know, it's giving me like the, sorry, I'm also trying to look for my light. It's giving me like the, when you're like hypnotized. Like that little like, ooh, vibe. So that is something cool that you can also do. I love the layered look though. I really do. Okay, put that in the light. But let's go ahead and we're going to just put down Berry Bold. Now I'm not going to magnetize this one. I'm going to go down 2 coats, cure it, and then we'll magnetize. So let me just quickly do that. Okay, so we'll go again 1 more coat, and this one we will magnetize. A little bit medium with the thickness on this one. Beautiful. Where's my little light? I need my light to be all up in my business. So again, I'm going to keep it in the middle, and that's because I want to show you some really simple, cute art that we can do for Halloween coming up. You can do it really for anything, but we're going to stick to a little more spookier vibes. So I know some people go like this. I just walk it out. So because it's a tip, I can move my finger, or yeah, move my little finger. Walk it out. Walk this one, go up. I know. That's why I really actually like the ball, because it keeps it a little bit more round, but I just want to show you that you don't need the ball to do that either. It kind of dances. I like that. And then it's almost like a French when you're just wearing it regular, but when you move, ooh, pretty. Okay, fully cure that one. Now I did go ahead and I went down with 2 coats of Muted Monday, cured them. We're gonna go in with Smoky Elegance now. I wanted to show you how layering these 2 look divine. I'm actually so excited to see the other colors in person because there's so much you can do with all these colors. And you can get them all as a set, or you can buy them individually. But I want to show you of all the things you can do with them if you do decide to get that set. Let's get our little ball back here. So we do have a couple. You see I'm like walking out that little streak that was there? No more streak. It's all gone. You get a bit of a streak in the polish, see? If you just play with it a little bit, it'll actually level itself out. Now there you go if you just want to keep it bright and really have like that cat eye effect. But as I was telling you, I just wanted to do them kind of all in the middle. Okay, you went away from me. Beautiful, beautiful. Please, light, come to me. I need to like get a small light attached to my finger. Okay, we're gonna set that one in. The light. Get this one in the light. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to matte top coat these, and then I'm going to set up to do a couple little things that I thought I would show you. Now you can do this in any way. You could do it if you have stickers, if you can hand paint. Oh my god, Madam Glam has some of the best gel paints ever. I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. I'm not the best hand painter. I'm really not. If I really try and do it 17 times, for sure I can get something out of it. But I just know that I'm not the best. So I'm going to actually stamp some of these images down, which I think can be really fun. So I'm just going to quickly set up for that, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're going to start with this little guy here. We're going to actually use one of these little faces. I feel like as you're being like hypnotized, and then you keep looking down into the bisque of whatever this little line thing is. I feel like this guy would be waiting for you at the end. Where is my stamper? Okay, well, for sure that didn't pick up. Yeah, we knew that. Okay, let's do that again. But that's the reality of stamping. You have to be kind of quick. Okay, stamper in front of my face. Polish. Scrape. Nice. A lot of extra stuff I don't like. Okay, let's get this little bisque guy. Yeah, I feel like he's good. He'd freak you out once you're like looking into him. I know it's a little hard to see, but once we top coat it, I feel like you would see it a little bit more. Okay, that's not giving the wow factor that I was hoping for. Okay, we're gonna move on to a next one though. So this guy here, I want to do a pumpkin. And I think the pumpkin that I wanted to do, let's just do a fun pumpkin. But my idea is I want to make it so it's almost like you can't even see the pumpkin. You're only seeing it when you get that shift. So let's do not a scary guy. Let's just do this fun guy here. We're going to do it in purple. Kind of the same color as the berry is where I was trying to go. Oops, not ready. Nope. That's silly. Okay, let's try a different pumpkin. This guy's cute. Fortunately, that one's not that welly etched. That guy seemed pretty etched. Nice. So we got our pumpkin. Little dude. Now, the key is to get it right in the middle. Okay. Once we gloss it, I think it's gonna look so sick. Even though he's crooked. It's all good though. Okay, so I want to try this more metallic-y type of purple. I was gonna do black, but I'm like, you know what, when in Rome. Let's play with a different color. Which I can tell you right now, that polish needs to be thinned out. Ooh, it did pick up nicely though. Okay, okay. Now for this one, let's just put that little base right in the middle, which I think I might like that. And the whole point of these is them to be very subtle, that you almost don't even know until somebody gets that like little glimpse and glance of your nail and be like, what the bejesus? That's the kind of little creepy scary that I like. It doesn't always have to be like, you know, punchy in the face. Okay, I really like that color though. Clean off our plate. And I think I want to use this hand over here. And then, so I'm just setting all these to the side for now, and I'll top coat them in a little bit. I like to give my stamping just a few minutes to dry before I top coat. And I'm just shaking up some of my polishes. I haven't used them in a little bit. Yeah, some of these are a little gummy. Means they need to be really well shaken and thinned out a little. So for this one, I really wanted to try to match out the color. Ooh, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see this. This looks kind of cool. Okay, it's so light. Oh, that looks so sick already. Oh, that's my favorite. No, you're not even top coat. Okay, let's give everything a few seconds. I'll top coat it and then we'll come back and look at everything. I just wanted to show you a couple that I was just kind of playing with and practicing with if you wanted to do multiple ones. This is two of them mixed as well. This is the Bordeaux and what is that? Not Muted Monday. Smoky Elegance. So if you did want to mix the two there, that's a really cool shift too. Again, with the black, this is just me playing with the two again. A really cute Muted Monday and Smoky Elegance. Do I keep saying that right? And then this is if you did a black, which is kind of cool too. But those were the ones that I was kind of playing with and just testing the layering and stuff. But look at that though. Oh, gorgeous. Love them. Okay, so let's look in order if we did them, if I can remember. I hate that you can't see this color very well. But I kind of really love that I don't know. Do I love that it's in black? Probably not. I think it looks really cool that it's like there, but I think if I could have matched out the base color a little bit more, so it's almost like you don't see it as much. I feel like you see the face a little too much. If you do, I don't know, do you? Do you not? Less light does not help. But that is that one. I think it looks so cool, but I love the little like ring that we did with the magnet. Super cool. And it just shows you how reactive Madam Glam's polishes really are. And that was just, I don't even know, dollar store. Gosh, like an AliExpress or Temu or someplace. Little magnet. Very, very cute. I also really like the little pumpkin guy. Now once you get the shift, it kind of looks like the pumpkins, like that orangey gold tone, which I really like. I like trying to match out the back color. We could have probably went a little bit lighter, but I actually really like that one. But super easy, but also super fun. And again, when it moves, your hand moves and shifting different ways. It's just going to kind of look different. You'll see it on different angles of how you see the pumpkin, right? Really cool. And the face. I love the face. You can hardly see it, but that's the thing. When you just shift, when you get that glow, it is like a little creepy. I love that guy. That guy is super cool. And now you see why I was trying my best to keep all the cat eye in the middle. So when we do stamp or you put a sticker or if you hand paint it over there, then it's just going to kind of show it up a little bit better, like reflect it. So just wearing the nail, doing your business. Oh yeah. Oops. Creepy dude. That's the type of like Halloween vibes I like. A little subtle. This is definitely my favorite because it's the most subtle. And I love that hand drip. That stamping polish matches the background polish so well. Muted Monday. And again, just layering different. This is both a cream and a cat eye. And you get such a cool effect of both, right? And this one, again, that is the effect of 2 polishes. Oh no, I lied. This is actually just... Which one is that? Berry Bold. Yeah, that's the 2. And I think that was the two color effect. I wish you could see that a little bit better. But isn't that so sick? These two are my favorite for sure. Such a cool vibe. Thank you guys so much for watching. A huge thank you to Madam Glam for sending me out some beautiful products. Again, I'm sorry that I'm not going to have the fingers and the skin tone comparison this month. I will have that next month for you guys. I'll make sure that I do put that up, either if it's a short or something of that sort, so you can still see all the colors of different skin tones. I know you guys really appreciate that. And then, of course, we're going to be playing with these throughout the month. And are you guys ready for fall, October? I seen Christmas stuff in the dollar store the other day. Christmas! I just can't. But the weather is dipping here already. It's already getting pretty chilly at night, and I'm like, where did summer go? It just left us. But thank you guys so much. Don't forget you can use my discount code over at Madam Glam. And if you are an avid polish lover, I highly recommend checking out their monthly subscription, or like the VIP program that they have. Because they really do come out with such creative colors every single month. Like, this is one of the only brands I know that drop 8 colors every single month, new, different, for you to get your hands on, right? So $30 a month, and you'll be able to save 50% off of all of the products, which is always a good thing. But if not, you can use my discount code and save yourself some Moulin Rouge over there. It'll pop up. Also, if you don't mind, if you can go through the link that I'll put down in the description, that just shows them that I'm sending you, and I truly appreciate that. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.